Hello and welcome to the Hybrid Soul Countdown. I'm your host, Kelly Kinkaid, and today I have a guest whose name is quite appropriate for the life she lives. She has the #1 R&B song, Hours and Hours, that has celebs and many people all over social media like Halle Berry, Monica, Doja Cat, August Alsina, and more, showing so much love. Welcome, Muni Long. How are you today?
Hey, y'all. I'm doing good. I'm trying to, keep it together. I've been up. Actually, I don't think I've been to sleep for about 48 hours. Okay, maybe like little 30-minute naps here
Right,
and there.
right.
But it's the life I chose. I'm not complaining.
First off, congratulations on the #1 song, Hours and Hours. How does that feel to see
Thank you.
all these people on social media mouthing the song? You know, you got the Queen and Stilettos doing choreography off of them. How does that feel seeing that?
Um, it's actually very, for the last year, I've been very intentional about engaging with my supporters, as I like to call them. I respond to every video. I like to repost people and like give them like a response, or my favorite thing to do is use like the gifts and the stickers um in the stories, and going on their page and like actually like liking a few photos that I might see, or telling women they're beautiful, especially brown girls, letting them know that their skin is beautiful, their lips are beautiful, their hair is beautiful. And so now, to like, it's like on 1,000, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
everybody's sending me their singing videos. Everybody's sending me, first it started off with like the video, like compilations of couples, date night or their anniversary stories, or just the love stories in general. Um, it has now gotten so overwhelming that it's just like, for the first week, I was like, okay, this is cute. Like, thought maybe it would die down, but then it started getting nuts. Like,
Right.
every time I would go to populate my DMs, it would just be going like blue dot, 7 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, and I couldn't keep up. It was just shocking. #1, because I didn't do anything different than I've been doing for the last year with all the songs. This
Right.
is just the one that um people gravitated towards, and they said, we like this one, Money. So I don't know, honestly, I'm shocked, but I'm grateful.
Right.
It just feels like I'm gaining more, family members, because I really be friends with my supporters, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Uh-huh.
we actually have a rapport. So it's incredible. I'm catching my breath and just like, getting used to this, I guess, expansion, this quick expansion.
Well, you're not new to this. You know, you've been in the game for a while. And just like a lot of artists like Drum, who's Shelly now, her, who was Gabby Wilson, you started in the game as Priscilla Renee. Why the change to Money Long?
I mean, this is something that everybody can relate to, whether you're an artist or not. I mean, there comes a certain point where maybe your parents just see you a certain way, your coworkers, your classmates, your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, whoever, they just see you a certain way. And you might decide, you know what, I think I want to cut my hair. I think I want to, maybe quit my job and start my own business. And people just don't believe in that, because they want you to stay the way that they know you, in the comfort zone that, makes
Yeah.
them feel, I don't know, less intimidated. I mean, I'm not trying to project anything onto anybody else, how they might be feeling, but I just know that I wanted to create with no limitation. I wanted to be in my own world without having somebody, why are you doing that? Why are you dressing like that? Why spending money on that? Why you want to? I just wanted to create and express myself. And I think it was so important for me to create this persona, so that even my own self-sabotage didn't get in the way.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't want to have that imposter syndrome. I just created this character and I stepped into it. And when I say created this character, really, I just created a space for like the me that I am when I'm with my homegirls, or when I'm, with my cousins, or when I'm with my husband, just the goofy, like funny, fly chick I
Mhm.
created the space for her to really come out and share herself with the world, because I don't like people in my business. I know that sounds crazy considering, millions of people now are discovering me and asking me questions and, you know, looking back on what I've been doing musically for the last year. But it really, it really is like a way for me to express myself without feeling uncomfortable with people being all up in my stuff.
Right, right. So let's talk about, because Hours and Hours is on your current album, Public Display of Affection. Are you a PDA girl?
Um, I'm a PDA girl with my husband.
Right,
Like,
right.
before I didn't really like it. Like, it's
Yeah.
kind of like, get off me, you know.
Right.
But I do like to hold hands and, cuddle and, the arm around the shoulder and the kisses. Of course. Yeah, I
I
love
love
that.
that. I love that. So what is your favorite song off the album? I mean, I have some favorites on there that I repeat because you as a songwriter, like you hit my chords. Like I was like, oh shit, just the beginning. What?
Mm,
That was one of my
yeah.
favorites. What's some of your favorites off this current album?
So my top three was definitely Hours and Hours. I would always have to play that at least about 3-4 times before I could move on to the next one. And then Time Machine is a close second. And then No R&B will probably be my third
With
one.
Anne Marie. Yeah, that's dope.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
love that you when you started out, because if we say who is Muni Long, now I read that you're from Florida, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so big up for Southern girls. I actually went to college down south. I went to Jackson State in Mississippi, and my
Okay.
parents are from down south. But you started off signed to a major, to Capitol
Hmm.
Records, and do you represent for the independents out here, because Super Giant is your label?
Yes. You know what I'll say? I think like everybody's path, everybody's journey, the way they get where they're gonna go is different.
Hmm.
I do think that I had to do it the way that I'm doing it now because I had already built up this enormous reputation as a writer. Everybody in the business knows Priscilla Renee. If you don't, you're either new here or you're
Or
not paying attention. You know what I'm saying? You might not know my face because I don't necessarily be out and about like that. Or I used to. I got to be out now. But you know my name. Like, I mean, it's like there's a few names that's going to be in the circles. It's Esther Dean, it's, Priscilla Renee, it's The Dream, it's Sean Carter, it's Makiba Riddick, it's Pooh Bear, you know what I'm saying? Ryan Tedder, like there's just the names that that are the go-tos. And
right,
so I had built this incredible reputation as a writer, and I needed to like escape that to be able to get in my bag and really be
right,
able to, because I didn't really know what Money Long was going to sound like what type of, I let her tell me, you know, um, how do you want to present? How do you want to sing? When you on stage performing in front of these people, how do you want them to leave feeling? What kind of energy do you want to be in the room? And when I just relaxed and closed my eyes and sort of just started creating this vibe, it turned out to be that Money Long is very sexy. She's very sensual, sultry with her delivery. She has incredible diction. She makes sure that you can hear every single word that she's saying. So there's no question, because that's one thing that I cannot stand
yeah,
as a songwriter. When I write these lyrics and you go to sing these lyrics, you need to pronounce the word so that the listener doesn't get, snap out of their trance because they don't know what you said. You
right,
know, we don't want you to waste any energy trying to figure out what I said. I want you to be able to hear every single syllable, every D, every T, every S. And there's so much. I mean, I think, there's a lot of Money Long as a recording artist. She's also a songwriter. She's also a visionary. There's different aspects of, you know, the arc of who Money Long is. And I had to go outside of the industry. I had to go find people who weren't going to sell the songs, be so thirsty to get placements on other people that I wouldn't have time to choose from, because I would go in and just write. I might have 20, 30 songs, and I might sit with them for a minute and pick three,
Right.
and then say, okay, these are, because I rap, you know, I do pop. That's what I'm actually known for as a songwriter, is pop music. So, excuse me, I really had to play around and figure out, okay, what is my sound? And if I would have had people like dipping in the box trying to sell stuff to everybody else, it would have threw me off. So yeah, I had to go into hiding essentially and do this in secret. I mean, there's a lot of people who are still finding out, who have no clue at this point. People calling my phone like, yo, I didn't know Muni Long was you, and I'm like, good, that's the point. That means it worked.
Right.
You know,
And as a songwriter, like I love Muni Long, and I was just telling your team, I tried to be all proper and go Muni Long.
Everybody does that. Everybody does that. It's okay.
And then when I said, oh, it's Muni Long, I was like, that makes sense.
That's literally what everybody says.
It makes sense because you have written for Rihanna, Fifth Harmony, Cheryl Cole, Mariah Carey, and the list goes on and on and on. And I love it because for me, you are in your own right, yourself. But I think of artists like The Dream and Neo stepping out and saying, it's my time to shine. And I love seeing stories like this. And I love that you got your own label as an independent, because you've gone inside a record label. What advice would you give independents now? Because releasing music is way different now. What would you give an artist that is a singer-songwriter advice?
I mean, I would say just think about the people who you want to support you. What experience are they having? You're asking somebody to get dressed, buy a ticket, spend their hard-earned money, come to the venue, walk from the parking to the venue, spend $30 on a hot dog, $100 on a t-shirt. You're asking them to do all of these things to come and sit with you for 2 hours. What are you giving them in return? Are you giving them an experience? Are you connecting with them? What kind of music do they want to hear from you? I pay attention to all of that. So, my engagement on my platforms, social media platforms with the supporters is very interactive. So I might see something they're saying in the comments and I'll take it back to the team like, hey, we need to pay attention to this, because at the end of the day, I'm servicing them. It's for them, I don't make the music so that people can tell me I'm so great. I make the music because that's what is pouring out of me. It's like, as soon as the beat comes on, it's just, bleh, it just comes out, The fun part for me is in perfecting the sound and making this perfect picture, this beautiful picture. And then once I put the artwork to it and put the visual to it and I hand it off to you, now my job is to like walk hand in hand with you in the experience. It's like have a conversation with you about whether I'm actually like responding to the comment or if I'm just hearing what they're saying and I'm going back and I'm tweaking and I'm making different adjustments, or I'm saying, we should do something cool for the fans, like the giveaway that we did on Christmas. We are having a Valentine's Day concert where that's what started the singing challenge. We're seeing like everybody singing and remixing the song, is because I said, okay, me and the team we wanted to like send somebody on a vacation, like a couple. And I was like, well, that's not really meaningful. I mean, how can we do something that could really like impact a couple of these people? So we decided, let's do a Valentine's Day concert and let's have two of the vocalists come and sing backgrounds with me. I mean, that could really change the trajectory of somebody's career, somebody's life, give them the inspiration that they need to go ahead and pursue something. A lot of people's videos of them singing my song, my viral song, have caused them to go viral. So it's just, that's how I like to feel like that's how God is in it. That's how it's bigger than us, is because everybody is getting blessed. It's like blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. I've even had some of my producer my peers, Rodney Jerkins, hit me up and was like, I found 2 people from your challenge. Like, this person right here, he's cold-blooded. Like, so, I mean, I just love the fact that it's an interactive experience. I'm getting engagement with the fans and I'm being authentically connected with them. And then I get real time feedback from them about what they like, what they don't like, what they want to see. So I would say to anybody who's looking to do it this way, or be independent, you got to be willing to have a genuine connection with your people, and really don't do this for your own satisfaction of like, you needing that praise and you needing people to sort of like feed your ego. Do it because that's just what you love and that's just what you do, and leave people feeling better than they came.
Yeah, I love when I look at just your career, the artists that you've worked with. My girl Sukiana, you've worked with her.
Love
Amy Marie,
Suki.
yeah, love Suki, Young Blue, and the list goes on. You have a lot of people that you work with, and you putting out a lot of music. 2021, you put out 2 albums, like one in July and then November. So, what does Muni Long do when she's not in the studio to have fun?
I like to read, love reading.
Okay.
I didn't do these nails, but I do my own nails. So I love to do that, like passing the time. I'm just super creative in all aspects. What else do I do? I love to cook. My
Favorite dish?
family is important.
Favorite dish?
My favorite dish, I make a really good lemon pepper chicken thighs.
Okay.
Yeah, like with the cast iron skillet and the lemon juice, it's
About that
popping.
life. Right.
Very good, very good. But I make a lot of things really well. I have animals like little puppies, so we spend time with them. I like to play video games. Me and my husband have a few TV shows that we like to binge watch. So, and then my number one favorite pastime is sleeping, and I don't really get to do much of that. So when I do get to go to sleep, I'll be out of there.
My sister and I, she likes to sleep as well, and we go. She's the mayor of Sleeponopolis, so so I get that. I think that COVID has made me a little more in my cave as well. So I definitely get that. Working hard. Before we leave, what's next for you? As far as I know, you have an event coming up for Valentine's Day, but for 2022, any goals that you want to attain besides having #1 records and more
I
music?
mean, I just want to keep like putting energy and life into this business, man. I know I wasn't very inspired for a long time.
Yeah.
Going into these rooms and everybody wants to do the same thing and everybody's chasing the last, hottest trend. Um, I was just I was bored, like, to be quite honest, like, no disrespect to anybody. I was just like thirsty for that spark of inspiration. And I just decided, well, I was like, hey, maybe you just need to create that. You need to, and that's what everybody's saying. I mean, I try not to like get the big head or, fuel the ego by like feeling like, yeah, I did that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I follow my heart, I listen to my heart, and
Yeah.
it actually is touching people. So I just want to keep doing that, just keep doing things that make my heart happy, keep doing things that, make the people closest to me proud and make them smile, and yeah, just keep showing up in that way. And I feel like I'll be all right.
Exactly. I love it. And also you've worked with so many people. Any collabs that you see in the future with you or who you would like to work with?
Absolutely. I had like literally want to work with everyone. And I'm not just saying that like, because I work so fast, like I could write 10 songs in one night. I really do have a dream of like slowly making my way through this whole industry from, Lil Uzi to Kodak Black to, you know, um, who else? Lil Uzi, Kodak Black, LBB Pootie, the Southern rappers up to Atlanta, um, all the way to New York, all the way to UK, to the Tim's and Kid. I really want to do Afro beats. Like to the Elton Johns, you know what I'm saying? Like I
So,
want to slowly just weave my way through and work with everybody. I mean, it's already started. Like I just got to work with legendary artist out of Atlanta. I'm not gonna say her name because I want to wait and like let y'all be surprised by that. But
okay.
I just really, really want to use my gift to just bless as many people as I can. And I want to use my gifts to experience the great things and the wonderful, the best things on this planet. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for the next few years, just allowing my gift to take me around the world so I can experience the best.
Well, thank you so much. Everyone, please support Muni Long. And how can people follow you on social?
So you can follow me at Muni Long, MUNILONG, across all platforms. That's Snapchat, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, at Muni Long on all platforms.
Thank you so much, Muni Long. We love you.
Thank you.
Continued success. This is the Hybrid Soul Countdown, and I'm Kelly Kinkaid. Until next time.